Dear brothers and sisters, it is with great joy that I address you at this moment of communion and reflection. Today I invite each of you to open your heart and connect with the Word of God, which speaks to us directly through Psalm 138. May the divine light illuminate our lives, and may we understand the depth of His promises. O Lord, with all my heart I praise you. In the midst of difficulties and challenges, I find strength in you. I thank you for your wonders and for the way you are always present in my life. Even when the winds are against me, my soul rejoices in knowing that you are the rock of my salvation. I am grateful for the visible and invisible blessings that fill my days. In every moment of sadness, it is your love that lifts me up. When I look around, I see your hand at work in every little detail. You, Lord, are worthy of praise in all circumstances. When I cry out to you, you hear my voice and respond to me with kindness. Your faithfulness never fails, and this brings peace to my heart. Your ways are perfect, Lord, and I trust in them. Throughout my journey, I realize that each step is guided by you. I am thankful for each lesson I have learned and for every challenge I have faced. In them, I discovered the strength that comes from you. May I always recognize your presence in the small things of life. When I look at the sky, I see your greatness reflected in every star. Your word is a lamp for my path and joy for my soul. May I never forget to praise you in all moments. Even when difficulties arise, may I remember that you are by my side. My trust in you is unwavering, for I know that you are the God who fulfills His promises. No matter how great the storm, your peace will always prevail. Help me to be an instrument of your peace. May I reflect your love and grace in every interaction. May my words always be a testimony of who you are in my life. May I be attentive to the needs of others, just as you are attentive to mine. Your goodness inspires me to be better every day. May my heart always be open to your call. Your presence transforms and renews. May I never cease to seek your face in prayer. In the midst of the hustle and bustle of daily life, may I find time to worship and thank you. Your love is my source of hope and joy. Lord, as I turn to you, I feel the depth of my heart rising in praise. In moments of anguish, even when the voice of the world tries to drown me out, it is your truth that echoes in my soul. I recognize that no matter the situation, my gratitude remains steadfast. Your promises, like a safe shelter, surround and strengthen me. Even in the midst of discouragement, my trust in you is renewed, for I know you are always near. When I look at the wonders of creation, my spirit is filled with admiration. You are the God who listens and responds, and this brings immense comfort. As I raise my voice in prayer, I feel embraced in your arms. The certainty that you hear my supplications encourages me to move forward, even when the path seems uncertain. Your love is a beacon that guides my steps. Just as the mountains stand firm, I too want to be rooted in you. When facing adversity, may I remember your constant faithfulness. The difficulties are not the end, but opportunities to experience your power in action. Each challenge is an invitation to know you more deeply and depend on your infinite strength. I thank you, Lord, for each victory, big or small. In it, I see your hand at work in my life. Looking back, I recognize how each step was guided by you. May I always recognize and celebrate your interventions, even in the little things. Gratitude is the key that opens the doors of my heart to joy. May I never forget to praise you in all circumstances. When the voices of doubt try to infiltrate, may I find refuge in you. My soul rejoices in knowing that you are greater than any challenge I face. In the storms of life, my hope is anchored in your word. The certainty that you are by my side gives me the courage to move on. May I always seek your presence, for there I find peace and renewal. Help me to live in harmony with your purposes. May each of my actions be a reflection of your love. In my relationships, may I be an agent of reconciliation and kindness. Your grace transforms me and empowers me to be better every day. May I feel your joy in serving others, just as you serve me with unconditional love. May my life be a testament to your goodness. When I encounter challenges, may I bring hope to those around me. May my words and actions be guided by your wisdom. Looking to the future, may I face the unknown with the certainty that you are my God. Trusting in you provides a firm foundation, even in the storms of life. When my heart feels heavy, may I find comfort in your presence. Your goodness is a balm that heals the wounds of the soul. May I never hesitate to seek your face, for I know that you always hear me. In every step of my journey, may I feel the joy of serving you. My life is a reflection of your grace and love. I dedicate this moment to seek you, Lord, amidst the currents of everyday life. Many times we are carried away by haste and routine, forgetting the importance of stopping and connecting with you. Taking time for prayer is an invitation to silence the external voices and listen to yours. In this sacred space, I find a moment to reflect on my struggles and victories, and to express everything that is in my heart. When I set myself in prayer, it is as if a light turns on inside me. I feel that my worries, which often seem insurmountable, become lighter. Your presence transforms my perspective, allowing me to see beyond the difficulties. It is in this intimate dialogue that I learn to trust you more and to surrender every burden. Prayer is a space of surrender, where I can leave my anxieties at your feet, knowing that you care for me with love. In times of uncertainty, it is in you that I find the clarity I seek. Through prayer, my heart opens to the answers that come from you. Often, the solution is not in the words I speak, but in the peace I feel when I place myself in your presence. It is a moment of surrender, where I allow your Holy Spirit to guide my thoughts and actions. As I connect with you, confusion dissipates and hope is reborn. I am grateful for every opportunity for dialogue that you grant me. Each prayer is a conversation that brings me closer to you, and in each one I feel your hand guiding me. When I share my troubles, I realize they do not define me. They are just part of my journey. It is in vulnerability that I find strength, for I know I am not alone. You are my friend, my counselor, and in you, I can fully trust. It is essential to remember that prayer is not just a request for help, but also a time to express gratitude. When I look at the blessings I receive daily, my heart overflows with recognition. I am thankful not only for the great victories, but also for the small joys that often go unnoticed. Every breath, every smile, every moment of peace is a gift that comes from you. In gratitude, my soul rises, and I find a new meaning for life. When I approach you in prayer, I am reminded that the relationship is mutual. As I share my struggles, I am also called to listen to your voice. Prayer is an invitation to listen, where I can discern your will. I believe that by opening myself to you, I can receive directions that will guide my path. It is in this space of connection that my life transforms, and I become more sensitive to your guidance. At this moment, I ask that my prayer be a reflection of my desire to live in harmony with your purposes. May I be a channel of love and grace, not only for myself, but also for those around me. May the words that spring from my heart be guided by your wisdom, bringing hope and light to those in darkness. In serving, may I see your image in every face, and thus commit to act with compassion. I invite you to shape my life according to your will. May my journey of prayer not be an isolated act, but part of a lifestyle that seeks to honor you in every action. In praying, may I find strength to love, forgive, and serve. May my faith transform into concrete acts of kindness, reflecting the light you have ignited in me. I feel that prayer is a path that never runs out. With each conversation I have with you, I discover new depths of your love. In every moment dedicated to prayer, I am renewed and strengthened. May I continue to seek this intimacy, for I know that in you, I find everything I need to live fully. Faith is a powerful force that enables us to face adversities with courage. When we place our trust in God, we feel that we are not alone in our struggles. This belief provides us with a secure foundation, where we can build our dreams and hopes. As we look to the future with faith, we open doors that once seemed closed, creating opportunities for peace and prosperity. It is through this trust that we find the motivation needed to move forward, even when the paths seem uncertain. Every step I take, confident in your guidance, transforms my journey. The certainty that you are by my side gives me the courage to face challenges. No matter how difficult the obstacles are, I know that your hand is always ready to guide me. When I allow myself to be led by your wisdom, I realize that solutions arise in unexpected ways, and every difficulty becomes an opportunity for growth. Through this surrender, I can experience the true happiness that comes from living according to your purposes. Prayer, therefore, becomes a moment of renewal and strengthening. It is as if every word I utter transforms into spiritual fuel that nourishes my soul. As I seek your presence, I feel a peace that transcends human understanding. This serenity reminds me that, regardless of external circumstances, I can find a space of inner tranquility. It is in this refuge that my faith strengthens, allowing me to look at life with renewed hope. Trusting in God is not just an act of surrender but a daily commitment. Every morning is a new opportunity to reaffirm my faith and seek your guidance. By starting the day with gratitude and prayer, I place my intentions before you, trusting that you will direct my steps. This practice not only transforms my day but also shapes my character, making me a more conscious person, attentive to the needs of others. When I live intentionally, I realize that happiness is not a destination but a journey revealed in every small gesture of love. In the search for purpose, I see that faith illuminates my path. The difficulties I face become valuable lessons, and each challenge brings with it the possibility of learning. Looking back, I see how your hand guided my life, even in moments of uncertainty. This realization encourages me to keep moving forward, knowing that every step taken in faith brings me closer to a future full of promises. Purpose reveals itself not only in great events, but also in everyday interactions, where I can be a reflection of your love. The connection with the divine transforms my worldview. When I allow your light to shine through me, I am capable of impacting the lives of those around me. Every word of encouragement, every gesture of kindness, becomes a seed of hope. In serving, I feel that I am fulfilling the mission you entrusted to me, and this brings a profound sense of accomplishment. True happiness lies in knowing that my actions can make a difference in someone's life, and this motivates me to keep moving forward. As I continue this journey of prayer and surrender, I know that your presence will accompany me every step of the way. The certainty that I am loved and guided by you brings unparalleled comfort. By opening my heart, I invite you to shape my life according to your will. May my faith be the light that illuminates my path, and through it may I touch lives and inspire others to find the peace that comes from you. Each day is a new opportunity to live with purpose, and your grace empowers me to be an agent of transformation in the world. I thank you for this new day that begins, filled with possibilities and moments to be lived. Each sunrise is a reminder of your creation, the beauty that surrounds us, and the life that pulses in every being. As I open my eyes, I feel the energy of the sun illuminating the world, and this inspires me to recognize your greatness. May I always value the nature around me, understanding that each leaf, each flower, and each human being is an expression of your infinite love. As I prepare to face the challenges that will arise, I ask that you renew my strength. May I find the courage necessary to confront what lies ahead, even when uncertainty sets in. May each difficulty be seen as an opportunity for growth, and may I have the wisdom to discern the paths that should be taken. In moments of weakness, may I remember that it is in you that I find my true refuge and sustenance. May your presence envelop and strengthen me, so that I can move forward with determination and faith. The desire to be an instrument of love and kindness dwells in my heart. May my actions reflect the best in me, and may I be a channel of peace amid chaos. May I have the sensitivity to perceive the needs of those around me, and may compassion move me to act. As I practice kindness, may I sow seeds of hope and joy, contributing to a more harmonious world. Love is a transformative force, and by sharing it, I feel that I am fulfilling a greater purpose. In every interaction, I wish for my essence to shine, allowing the light that emanates from you to illuminate the paths of others. May I be a reflection of your generosity, and through small gestures may I make a difference in people's lives. I am grateful for every opportunity to serve, for I know that true fulfillment comes from love in action. May I never forget that by extending a hand to someone, I am also welcoming your presence into my heart. As I walk through this day, may my mind always be turned towards you. May I seek your wisdom in every decision, trusting that your discernment is the safest guide. In moments of doubt, may I know how to silence the internal voices that pull me away from your plan and listen to your guidance. I believe that by aligning myself with your will, I will find clarity and peace, regardless of the circumstances. The journey of life is filled with ups and downs, but may I always remember that faith is a beacon that never goes out. Amid storms, may I anchor my hope in you, knowing that your light will guide me to calm waters. May I look ahead with the certainty that each challenge is an opportunity to strengthen my character and deepen my relationship with you. I believe that by remaining steadfast, I will be shaped and perfected, drawing ever closer to the being I was created to be. Thus, as I face this new day, I renew my commitment to live with gratitude and love. May each moment become a celebration of life and an opportunity to manifest the goodness that comes from you. The journey continues, and with every step, may I be a testament to your grace. May my life in essence be a song of praise and an invitation for others to also experience the beauty of living in communion with you. May I always seek to be an agent of transformation and a bearer of hope, reflecting the light that illuminates my path. The beauty of creation reveals itself in every detail, from the vast landscapes to the small moments of everyday life. Every element that surrounds us is a manifestation of divine love, and by recognizing them, I am invited to appreciate the depth of the purpose that dwells in everything. May I always be attentive to the signs of beauty that emerge amid routine, allowing this perception to transform my way of seeing the world. The harmony that exists in nature is a testament that everything has its place and value, and that, just like the stars in the sky, each of us shines in a unique way. When difficulties approach, it is easy to feel overwhelmed and lost. However, even in the darkest hours, gratitude can be the light that guides us. Learning to give thanks, not only for moments of joy but also for challenges, is a powerful exercise that transforms perspective. Every obstacle brings with it the opportunity for growth and learning, and by cultivating them, may I develop a resilient heart. Gratitude is an act of faith that connects me to the certainty that, even amid adversity, there is a lesson to be learned and a strength to be discovered. Compassion is a fundamental expression of that gratitude that transforms into action. By acknowledging the struggles of others, I am called to be a foundation of support and love. May my empathy translate into concrete actions, allowing me to make a difference in the lives of those in need. The simple act of listening, of being present, can bring comfort and hope. When I am willing to help, I am not only serving but also recognizing the blessings I receive, multiplying them around me. The practice of gratitude also involves a keen awareness of the small daily victories. May I celebrate each step taken, each smile shared, and each moment of connection. It is in the sum of these small things that the true richness of life is revealed. By valuing what is simple, I discover that happiness is not only found in great achievements, but in the beauty of everyday life. May my mind always be open to recognize these gifts, allowing joy to permeate my journey. The power of gratitude also manifests in the way I deal with my own internal challenges. Instead of letting myself be consumed by sadness or frustration, may I choose to see each struggle as an opportunity for spiritual growth. Even when circumstances seem unfavorable, may I find the strength to be thankful for the lessons being offered. This shift in perspective not only alleviates the weight of difficulties, but also brings me closer to a state of peace. Connection with others is fundamental to cultivating an environment of gratitude and recognition. May I be a source of encouragement, inspiring those around me to see the blessings in their own lives. Through words of support and sincere actions, I can help sow a spirit of gratitude that spreads like ripples in a serene lake. Each gesture of love has the power to create a lasting impact, and by nurturing this positive environment, we can all flourish together. As I walk this journey, it is essential that I maintain a humble heart, always willing to learn and grow. Recognizing that my victories are fruits of divine love and mutual help is a fundamental step in living in gratitude. May I never lose sight of the importance of valuing each person who crosses my path, as each one brings with them a lesson and a blessing. Recognizing shared blessings creates a bond that unites, strengthening our community and fostering an environment of mutual support. Thus, as I reflect on the gift of life, may I always remember that, regardless of circumstances, gratitude is a choice. Each day brings the opportunity to look at the world with eyes full of wonder and a heart overflowing with love. May this journey of recognition and gratitude continue to unfold, revealing the beauty that permeates every aspect of existence. Amidst the struggles and anxieties that arise, it is essential to remember that we do not have to carry our burdens alone. By surrendering our worries to God, we find relief that allows us to breathe and move forward. May I, with faith, place in His hands all the uncertainties that afflict me, trusting that He has a greater plan for me. This surrender is not a sign of weakness but a demonstration of trust in the divine love that surrounds and guides us. In moments of doubt, may divine clarity illuminate my path, allowing me to choose with discernment. May I distance myself from haste and impulsivity, seeking the necessary guidance to make decisions aligned with the greater purpose entrusted to me. Every choice brings consequences, and may I have the sensitivity to perceive what is truly important in each situation. The protection of my loved ones is another concern that often occupies my mind. May I place each of them under God's care, asking Him to envelop them in His love and keep them safe. May the Lord be a shield in their lives, keeping dangers away and guiding them on their journeys. The certainty that they are under divine protection brings immeasurable comfort, allowing me to live with more tranquility, even in uncertain times. The practice of prayer becomes a powerful refuge. By dialoguing with God, I find a sacred space where I can express my anxieties and seek comfort. May my prayer be sincere and full of faith, recognizing that communication with the Creator is a source of strength and renewal. By opening my heart, may I feel the divine presence surrounding me, dispelling fears and bringing peace. Amidst challenges, may I never lose the ability to look to the future with hope. May each difficulty be seen as an opportunity for growth and transformation. Life is full of ups and downs, but may I have the assurance that by trusting in God, I am always being guided along a path of light. Tomorrow may be uncertain, but faith gives me the courage needed to face it. May I also be an instrument of peace for those around me. When I see someone struggling, may my compassion manifest in concrete actions. A gesture of kindness or a word of encouragement may be what the other person needs to find the strength to move forward. May I never underestimate the power of being present in another's life, offering comfort and support when needed. Gratitude should be a constant element in my life. By recognizing the blessings I receive, even in small things, my heart opens up to divine abundance. May I cultivate a spirit of gratitude, reminding myself that each day is a new opportunity to appreciate the beauty around me. This practice transforms not only my perspective but also the way I relate to the world and to the people who are part of my journey. The pursuit of inner peace is a constant goal. In moments of turbulence, may I find refuge in prayer and meditation, allowing the silence and the presence of God to fill my being. May this connection bring me serenity in the face of life's storms, helping me maintain emotional and spiritual balance. The peace that comes from above is a gift that must be cultivated daily, allowing me to live with lightness and gratitude. Thus, may I continue the journey of surrender and trust, knowing that every step taken in faith is a step toward a greater purpose. Anxieties and challenges are part of the human experience, but by placing them in God's hands, I find the strength to move forward with courage and hope. May this surrender be a testimony to the love and grace that surround us, guiding us in every moment of life. The practice of daily prayer is an essential foundation for spiritual life. By setting aside a moment to connect with the divine, we establish a channel of communication that strengthens and guides us. This discipline not only helps us keep our faith alive, but also provides us with a space to reflect on our experiences and emotions. When we make prayer a habit, we create a sacred rhythm in our lives, where we can seek wisdom and renewal. Prayer also acts as a powerful means of reinforcing the spiritual community. When we come together in prayer, even from a distance, we form an invisible bond that connects us to others who share the same faith. This union generates a sense of belonging and mutual support, essential in times of crisis. When we intercede for one another, we cultivate an environment of love and solidarity that allows us to face challenges with greater courage and hope. Furthermore, prayer helps us cultivate self-understanding and introspection. By dedicating time to reflect on our actions and intentions, we are led to a process of self-evaluation that encourages us to grow. This moment of spiritual analysis is vital for our development, as it allows us to identify areas where we need to improve and brings us closer to a life more aligned with our values and beliefs. Thus, prayer becomes a guide for our decisions and behaviors. The continuous practice of prayer also teaches us the importance of patience and perseverance. Answers do not always come immediately, and this challenges us to trust in divine timing. Through this experience, we learn that waiting can be a time of preparation and transformation. This understanding helps us develop the resilience needed to face the ups and downs of life, maintaining faith in a promising future filled with possibilities. Gratitude is another fundamental aspect of prayer. By expressing thanks, we open our hearts to recognizing the blessings that surround us. This practice teaches us to value not only the great moments, but also the small gifts of everyday life. Gratitude transforms our perception, allowing us to see life in a more positive light, even amidst difficulties. Thus, moreover, prayer offers us a space for emotional release. By sharing our worries and fears with God, we find relief and comfort. This surrender helps us let go of the weight we often carry, allowing divine peace to fill our being. This experience of surrender is not only an act of faith, but also a form of self-compassion, where we recognize that we are not alone in our struggles. In terms of loving our neighbor, prayer inspires us to act with compassion and empathy. When we pray for others, we develop a greater sensitivity to their needs and sufferings. This practice motivates us to be agents of change in our communities, seeking ways to help those facing difficulties. Therefore, prayer not only connects us to God but also links us to others in a commitment to love and service. The pursuit of wisdom is one of the richest experiences that prayer can provide. By placing ourselves in a position of listening, we can discern the direction we should take. This clarity helps us make more conscious decisions aligned with our purpose. Thus, prayer becomes a tool for guidance, empowering us to navigate life's uncertainties with confidence. Finally, daily prayer invites us to cultivate a spirit of hope. In a world filled with challenges and uncertainties, this practice reminds us that there is always reason to believe in better days. The faith that renews with each moment of prayer encourages us to face adversities with an optimistic outlook, knowing that every experience, whether good or bad, contributes to our growth and spiritual development. This hope transforms into a light that guides us, even in the darkest nights. Each of our journeys is unique and filled with challenges, but the presence of God can be a beacon that illuminates our path. As we reflect on our lives, we are invited to seek a deeper relationship with the Creator. This search is not limited to moments of need. It should be a constant, a genuine longing to know more of His essence. By dedicating time to this connection, we are transformed and renewed, allowing His light to shine in us and through us. The act of sharing this message with others is an invitation to build a stronger and more united community in faith. By witnessing our experiences of prayer and the fruits that come from them, we inspire those around us to embark on this journey as well. Every word shared can be a powerful encouragement for others to seek the divine presence in their lives, creating a cycle of encouragement and spiritual growth. Moreover, the practice of prayer should not be seen merely as a ritual, but as a daily commitment. By establishing a specific time to connect with God, we create a sacred space in our routines. This time of prayer allows us not only to speak but also to listen. In the midst of silence, we can perceive the presence of the Holy Spirit, who guides and comforts us. This active listening is essential for us to discern God's will in our lives. Encouraging daily prayer also leads us to develop a new perspective on the challenges we face. By recognizing that each difficulty can be an opportunity for growth, we are motivated to face tribulations with courage. Maintaining a continuous dialogue with God helps us find strengths we often do not know we possess. This constant interaction teaches us to trust in His wisdom, even when the answers are not immediate. In moments of uncertainty, prayer becomes a refuge. When we turn to God, we find comfort and clarity. This practice helps us release anxieties and worries, allowing divine peace to fill our hearts. The sincere surrender of our struggles is an act of faith that strengthens us and reminds us that we are not alone. Finally, as we cultivate a spirit of gratitude in our prayers, we are led to appreciate the beauty of life, even in its complexities. Each act of thanks helps us focus on the blessings around us, promoting a positive attitude that impacts not only ourselves but also those around us. This gratitude transforms our vision, allowing God's light to shine amidst the shadows, guiding us on our journey. Thus, prayer becomes a powerful tool, not only for our edification but also for building a more loving and supportive world. May this message resonate in your heart and inspire you to integrate prayer into your daily life. Remember that each moment dedicated to God is an opportunity for transformation and renewal. By sharing your experiences and encouraging others to seek this divine connection, you contribute to the building of a vibrant and welcoming faith community. Now, I invite you to take the next step. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, where we will continue to explore together the beauty of prayer and the depth of our relationship with God. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any inspiring content that can illuminate your spiritual journey. Keep hope alive in your heart, embrace challenges with courage, and allow divine light to shine in your life. Let's walk together in this journey of faith and love. Until next time.